El agujero en el ball, the hole in the chest. A man travels with a chest full of gold and jewels, but a small hole in the chest causes him to lose everything. The moral of the story is to pay attention to the small details. Story: a man sets out on a long journey with a chest full of gold and jewels. As he walks, he is so focused on the value of the treasure inside that he doesn't notice a small hole in the chest. As he continues on his journey, the hole grows larger until eventually all the treasure falls out of the chest and is lost. The man realizes too late that if he had paid attention to the small hole, he could have prevented the loss of his valuable treasure. Moral: the fable teaches the importance of paying attention to small details, as they can have a big impact on the outcome of a situation. This applies to all aspects of life, from personal relationships to business deals, and encourages individuals to be mindful of the small things in order to achieve success. El cazador y el pájaro, the hunter and the bird. A hunter catches a bird, but the bird later saves his life, teaching the moral that kindness can be rewarded. Story: a hunter catches a bird and is about to kill it when the bird asks why he would want to kill something that has never done him any harm. The hunter takes pity on the bird and sets it free. Later on, the hunter becomes lost in the forest and the same bird comes to his aid, showing him the way out. The hunter realizes that he was rewarded for his kindness to the bird. Moral: the fable teaches that showing kindness can lead to rewards in unexpected ways, and encourages individuals to be compassionate and considerate towards others. El pescador y el pez, the fisherman and the fish. A fisherman catches a fish that grants him 3 wishes. Story: a fisherman catches a fish that promises to grant him 3 wishes in exchange for its freedom. The fisherman uses his wishes to gain wealth and power, but ultimately realizes that he was happier before he had everything he wished for. Moral: the fable teaches that material possessions and power do not necessarily lead to happiness, and that contentment can be found in simpler things. La Libre y la Tortuga, the hare and the tortoise. A hare challenges a tortoise to a race, but the tortoise ultimately wins through persistence. Story: a hare challenges a tortoise to a race, believing that he is much faster than the tortoise and will easily win. However, the hare becomes overconfident and takes a nap during the race, allowing the tortoise to slowly but steadily cross the finish line first. Moral: the fable teaches the value of persistence and steady effort, and warns against overconfidence and underestimating the abilities of others. El jaguar y el mono, the jaguar and the monkey. A jaguar tries to trick a monkey, but the monkey outsmarts him. Story: a jaguar approaches a monkey and asks if the monkey can help him catch more prey. The monkey agrees, but quickly realizes that the jaguar plans to eat him as well. The monkey tricks the jaguar into tying himself to a tree, allowing the monkey to escape unharmed. Moral: the fable teaches the importance of being cautious and not trusting strangers, as well as the value of using one's wits to outsmart potential threats. El león y la zorra, the lion and the fox. A lion asks a fox for advice on how to become wiser, and the fox tells him to grow a long beard. Story: a lion is dissatisfied with his level of wisdom and asks a fox for advice. The fox tells him to grow a long beard, which will make him appear wiser to others. The lion follows the advice, but soon realizes that wisdom cannot be gained simply by changing one's appearance. Moral: the fable teaches that true wisdom comes from experience and knowledge, rather than external appearances. El perro y el lobo, the dog and the wolf. A dog is content with his life as a companion to humans, but a wolf tries to convince him to return to the wild. Story: a dog is happy with his life as a companion to humans, enjoying regular meals and a warm place to sleep. A wolf tries to convince him to return to the wild, arguing that dogs have lost their freedom and independence. However, the dog ultimately chooses to stay with humans, valuing the companionship and security they provide. Moral: the fable teaches the value of contentment and the importance of recognizing and appreciating the benefits of one's current situation, rather than constantly seeking something different. El hombre y el zorro, the man and the fox. A man tries to capture a fox, but the fox escapes by pretending to be dead. Story: a man tries to capture a fox, but the fox tricks him by playing dead. The man believes the fox is dead and leaves it, allowing the fox to escape unharmed. Moral: the fable teaches the value of cleverness and the importance of adapting to one's environment in order to survive. La gallina y el grano, the hen and the grain. A hen finds a kernel of wheat and must decide whether to keep it for herself or share it with the other hens. Story: a hen finds a kernel of wheat and must decide whether to keep it for herself or share it with the other hens. The hen ultimately decides to share the wheat, which leads to the other hens sharing their own food with her in return. Moral: the fable teaches the value of generosity and sharing, and shows how such behavior can lead to reciprocal benefits. El buey y el burro, the ox and the donkey. An ox and a donkey are tied to a plow, but the ox refuses to work until the donkey is treated more kindly. Story: an ox and a donkey are tied to a plow and made to work together. However, the ox becomes frustrated when the donkey is treated poorly and refuses to work until the donkey is treated with more respect and kindness. Moral: the fable teaches the importance of treating others with respect and compassion, and emphasizes the value of standing up for the rights of those who may be treated unfairly.